So I got a bit bored and decided that I was going to learn to solve a Rubik's Cube with this thing on. And there's only one problem. I gave myself 1 hour to do it. And that's not good because it's a whole new concept and I didn't know that. So near the end it kind of got really chaotic and there was a point where the hour had ended. But I was still unsure about the final parts of the method, so I knew that after the hour when I would do my final attempt to solve the cube blindfolded, I was going to need a miracle. And you are going to watch till the end to find out if I was given that miracle or not. Okay, no, but I'm starting the timer now and bam, okay, let's go. First things first, we have to head into YouTube. 3x3 blindfolded tutorial for beginners. Bam. Let's see, we got Swift cubing. This guy is he's the blindfold world record holder, so may as well watch him, but might be too complicated. But we got J-Pump, the almighty J-Pump, so let's watch him.
Learning to solve the cube blindfolded is easier than you might think, as there are only 20 pieces.
Okay, you know what? I need to move my face out of the way. Whee! Okay. Alright, let's scramble the cube first of all. Okay, my next buffer is already solved. JPM, that's a problem. You didn't tell me how to solve that.
And then put this back where it came from. So L2 and D2 puts it back.
Oh my god, my brain just got given like 1000 IQ in 1 second. That's insane. Alright, let's try doing one. So right now this is my buffer. You know, we got yellow, green, and it's supposed to go back here. So So D2, L2, T pump, and then L2 D2, and yeah, whatever, it works. Okay, let's go. I understand. We understand.
LY2, and that puts it at the bottom. And lastly,
this guy goes so fast with his tutorials. Okay, now I'm gonna try solving like all the edges.
A few moments later.
Alright, I did not understand a thing, so we're going to watch this once again.
I've got a ton of gravel.
So after cycling around a lot, I've landed back onto J-Pump's video and we're gonna actually try to understand it this time. Let's go, we're locked in.
for either of these two, you can do LY2, and that puts it at the bottom.
Okay, LY2. Please just work. I just want to do this. It worked. Let's go. Alright guys, this is getting close. Now I'm just gonna try to solve the edges and it's time-lapse time. Alright guys, I'm almost done with all my edges. I just have 4 edges left, and yeah, this is the tricky part. I don't know how to kind of do this.
For this, or this, you set up to the...
This is the one. This is what I needed. LU or LD. Okay, let's watch.
Equator. For example, this one, I can move it to here. Then I can solve it like an equator piece. So move it to this spot and move it up. And for this one, I just need to do a D2 to put it here, and then solve it like I would for this.
Okay, so let's go. I only have 3 edges left. Oh my god, this is insane.
A few moments later.
Let's go. I did all the edges. Wait, where's my webcam? Look at that, boy. All the edges are done. Oh my god, let's go. There's only one problem. I have 35 minutes left. That's not good. Alright guys, it's time to learn how to solve the corners. Thank you.
And then keep going. Now for corner pieces, we do the exact same idea, except we have a different buffer, a different target, and a different swapping algorithm. So the buffer is going to be right here, specifically the left side of the top left piece, and the target, or where it swaps with, is going to be right here, the bottom of the front right piece. The algorithm that swaps these two is the Y perm, but without F moves in the front and end, so that is like this. Moves in the front and end, so that is like this. The algorithm that swaps these two is the Y perm, but without F moves in the...
Without F moves in the end, I thought it just no F moves. We don't do the first F move and then... Alright, let's go. That's easy. There's only one problem, that swaps 2 edges. So I'm thinking we would do the same algorithm again. Okay, I understand.
The front and end, so that is like this. And that swapped this one with this one. And again, there are setup moves if you want to swap with different pieces than just this one. So in the setup moves, you're only allowed to use R moves, D moves, and F moves. Anything else will cause the swapping algorithms to not work properly. Again, there's a full list of setup moves in the description, but here are a...
Okay, I'm gonna just try doing this now. So this is where my thing has to go. Do that. And that solves the corner, but it's flipped. That's not good. And then I'll just do it again. Okay, there we go.
from. If you're trying to go to here, that is just R2 to set it up here, and then swap, and then R2 again. I can set up this one with R prime F. So these are easier to figure out yourself as there's only a maximum of 2 moves. So I highly recommend trying this method to solve all the edges and then solve all the corners on the cube to show that you understand how this works, and then you...
So now I spent the next 15 minutes trying to figure out how to change the corner orientation. And I watched a lot of tutorials, but I couldn't figure it out. So in the end, I ended up just making my own intuitive setup moves. So we're just gonna skip to the part where I learned the memorization. Alright guys, so I kind of figured out the corners, which is why we're now moving on to the memorization.
So these are easier to... The only difference for blindfolded is instead of seeing a piece and then seeing where it should go, I'm going to figure that all out before I start turning. So before we start doing that, memorization will be a lot easier if we make up letters and also write things down. So here's how the lettering works.
Okay, write things down. I'm gonna go get myself a piece of paper. Alright, let's go. I got a paper and I got the SpongeBob pen.
For edges, we start like this, A, B, C, D, going around clockwise. Then we go to the left side and start at the top again, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T is at the back, and then to face the bottom from the front, U, V, W, X. Now corners follow a similar thing, except we always start at the top left, so A, B, C, D, and so on. So we start by looking at the buffer and see where this one should go and memorize where that should go, because that's the first place we swap with. So yellow, red, this is yellow of yellow, red, so I need to go right here. This is the letter V, and then next I look at where this one is, and this is red and green. So red of the red green goes here. Make sure you don't point at the wrong spot because I was pointing here at the red. So then next I have to point right here, which is next to red. So this is the letter P, and then once you get a letter pair like this, VP, then you could just write this down as you're starting, but for memorization, you memorize something like Viper. And then we would just continue, so this is blue of blue-white, so we go to the blue-white spot, and the blue spot specifically, that's the letter Q, and then next, this is actually the buffer. So if we do run into the buffer piece, which is white-red, then what this does is it puts the buffer piece back here, which means you know what to do from here. You should just pick any unsolved piece. For example, I can pick this one, and this is the letter D. I can pick any unsolved piece I'd want, and when I do pick any unsolved... piece I want, I have to make sure that I come back to either side of this piece at some point, otherwise this one is never getting solved. So just keep that in mind, we're coming back to this at some point. So next we see where this one goes, and that goes here, which is C, and then this one goes here, which is K, this goes to here, which is E. When you run back into the same piece that you chose, then this ends the cycle as well, and you can try picking a new piece again.
Okay. Guys, we're gonna try doing a solve, and this is probably gonna go terribly wrong, but yeah. I think I am ready, and it's like 10 p.m. So tomorrow is going to be the final test. I'm going to do an attempt of solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded.
The next day.
Alright, so the hour has ended. It's now time for the final solve. I have my blindfold, I have my pen and paper, which I'm not sure if it's allowed, but like I don't care. And we have the cube scrambled. Now I did give myself the blindfolded world record scramble because let's be honest, I need some luck. I can't do this actually, I'm not that good. So I need some luck, okay? So yeah, we're about to start and bang, okay. Let's go. No way! There's no way! There's actually no way! Oh my, how did that happen? How on earth did that happen? And look, WCA timer stop at 10 minutes, right? Look at that. 9:54. How did that happen? Bro, I did like 2 blind attempts before this. Like ever in my life I've only done 2 blind attempts. I couldn't even solve one corner, only like 11 edges. How on earth did I do that? Oh my god, that's insane. How? I'm literally shaking right now. Oh my god. There's no way. Yeah, I was not expecting to do what you guys just saw there. I'm not even kidding. When I woke up earlier today, I was thinking that, I should maybe record an intro already, like where I'm gonna say, oh yeah, I know that wasn't that good, but it was just my first attempt and I'm sure I'll get better at it and it was a good experience. I genuinely did not expect to do that, and I can't express the happiness that I felt when I took off the blindfold and saw the solved cube. So if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe